Hi, my name is Tanguy Leroux. I'm a French young scientist specializing in laboratory medicine and a health videographer. Recently, I was contacted by a group of young scientists from Lille. This city, about 200 kilometers north of Paris, is the 10th largest city in France. They wanted to share their experience of lab medicine in France with their colleagues from all around the world. With 2,800 outpatients treated each day and 16,000 professionals, Lille University Hospital is one of the largest health campuses in Northern Europe. Right here, all the laboratory areas have been grouped together in a unique building to form a central laboratory, with a workforce of nearly 940 professionals. It clusters the activities of laboratory medicine, pathology and genetics. The lab is accredited by the French Accreditation Committee and is also a reference laboratory, meaning that it's recognized at the national level for its expertise for several technologies, such as next-generation sequencing and mass spectrometry. The lab is open 24/7 and receives 10,000 samples every day. 75% of samples are collected at the hospital in clinical service at the patient bedside by nurse, but also in the blood collection service for non-hospitalized patients. In both cases, samples are transported to the lab by this pneumatic tube system deployed in the hospital underground passageways. The other 25% of samples are collected outside, from all over France, offering a specific territorial positioning to the lab. Here, with the connected prescription, identification and patient data are already associated to samples. Specimen receptionists receive samples that are pre-treated on a core laboratory system. Then, they dispatch samples to specialized laboratories, where technicians are in charge of the analytical phase. These technicians work on equipment dedicated to their specialties or on analytical platforms that were developed for the best use of resources. The laboratory offers a range of nearly 2,500 different analytes in all fields of specialization and is being expanded with new analytes frequently, resulting from the research work of the site's scientific teams and on the presence of the highly qualified workforce, including engineers. As an example of innovation, the lab is offering the diagnosis of acute myeloid leukemia in less than 72 hours with molecular biology.
The rapid next-generation sequencing performed at acute myeloid leukemia diagnosis offers both a greater informativeness compared to conventional technologies and a fast turnaround time for results. These technologies represent a promising stratification tool for the patient management and enable the use of alternative therapy as a targeted therapy.
Another critical component of these innovations is the integration of IT. Informaticians implement workflow management systems. This allows more time to technicians to focus on complex testing. Bioinformaticians are specialists in laboratory medicine with advanced knowledge in computer programming, participate in analysis and interpretation of biological data. During the night, the lab is not sleeping. Residents in laboratory medicine and technicians provide a round-the-clock service for emergency analysis in biochemistry, hematology, microbiology and toxicology.
The microbiology department requires a constant adaptation in order to be able to respond to epidemics, such as the winter viral epidemic, but also to the emergence of new infectious agents, such as the SARS-CoV-2 or the monkeypox virus, but also to the emergence of the resistance of anti-infectious therapies.
Once analyses are performed, the clinical interpretation and the validation of results is under the responsibility of specialists in laboratory medicine. In France, they are pharmacists or physicians with a 4-year residency specialization. The validation process for a sample could be a manual validation by the specialist himself or with the help of automatic system for validation of laboratory test results. Results are communicated to physicians by phone call when necessary.
By developing clinical and biological exchange with physicians, laboratory provides a more patient-centered practice. The laboratory is also highly integrated into patients' care pathway, including with the participation to interdisciplinary meetings in microbiology, hematology or oncology to discuss results patients. Physician benefits from biologists' state-of-the-art expertise, improved through up-to-date recommendations and through their participation in activities of national and international learned societies. This expertise is integrated into clinical decision process.
This collaboration also encourages resonant prescribing regarding the patient's iteration, with a view to improving patient comfort and controlling costs. Moreover, reducing unnecessary testing is one of the approaches that help us reduce the environmental footprint of the laboratory. Indeed, we are constantly working to become a sustainable and greener laboratory by many different actions, notably by applying the 3R concept of reduce, reuse and recycle. This was a brief look into a French laboratory organized to ensure the goals of multiple missions, offering both a local and reference laboratory services at the national level and a general and highly specialized biology laboratory in connection with researchers and universities. I hope you appreciated this video, and we are looking forward to seeing other labs from all around the world. I am thankful to the Lille University Hospital for allowing me to discover and tour their laboratory. And finally, I want to thank Dr. Marie Lenski, young scientist in toxicology, and the French National Society SFBC, who collaborated on the production of this video.